It's just gonna be like bam in your face, okay? Solar eclipses are basically new moons on crack. So this really is the time to upgrade the mess out of yourself at this time, okay? Just in time for the year 2021. What's happening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. We are here today because once again it is that time of the month.
That's nasty.
Okay, I don't know what you guys were thinking, but I didn't mean that time of the month. I meant new moon. We got a solar eclipse new moon in Sagittarius popping up on us December 14th. So once again, I, your girl, am here to tell you guys what to expect, how it's going to affect you personally, blah, 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 okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get to what you guys came here to see, but first things first, if you are new here, hi. My name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle. I do pick a card, talk about astrology, and do other spiritually related videos. So if that's yours, just drop down, hit that subscribe button, and while you down there, you might well hit that bell button so YouTube lets you know what's up, so I can let you know what's up. Okay, all right. I'm not gonna say it again. Okay. All right, so this new moon in Sagittarius, this solar eclipse that we have popping up on us, we're gonna go ahead and peel that thing back layer by layer as I normally do, but I want to go ahead and preface this by saying this is gonna be a very intense lunation.
You in danger, girl.
But don't be alarmed, because this solar eclipse new moon in Sagittarius is of course in the sign of Sagittarius, and we are in the midst of Sagittarius season. So basically we already have Sagittarius energy supporting us as we go through this Sagittarius new moon, okay? So it's gonna be not as hard as it could be. It's still gonna be challenging in its own way, but it's not gonna be as hard as it could be.
Okay. Whatever that means.
So just be aware of that. If you have no idea what Sagittarius season is, or that Sagittarius energy that I'm talking about, I got a whole video talking about that, so go check that out. Okay. Okay, so diving into the energy of a new moon. Well, a new moon, if you don't know, if you've never seen any of my other new moon videos, you know, I'm side-eyeing you, but in the small chance that you've not seen any of my other new moon videos, new moons are essentially about new beginnings, rebirth, reflection, like all of that crap, setting intentions for the previous, or for the next month, or the next moon cycle. This is kind of different because once again, this is not just a new moon we got popping in on us. This is also a solar eclipse, and solar eclipse energies are very, I'm gonna get to that in a second, but solar eclipse energies are more so long lasting, they're more transformative. So this is a little bit different, but that is the energy of the new moon that we have surrounding us at this time. If you see me looking down, it's because I got my handy dandy iPad, just making sure I hit all the notes that I plan on hitting, so don't worry about that. But basically, this is a time to reflect on what you want in your life moving forward, okay? And overall, new moons are just time to embrace change and to basically shake things up, okay? Just so we can have a fresh start, newness, all that crap, okay? But like I said, this new moon is not just a new moon, it is a solar eclipse. And if you know anything about solar eclipses are basically new moons on crack.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
And I know that's highly inappropriate, but that's what it is. Essentially, we have a regular schmegular new moon, and a solar eclipse is a new moon that's like up to 3 times as powerful. So the things that you set intentions for, or you see popping up theme-wise or thematically through this solar eclipse new moon, it's going to last not just over this moon cycle, but over some time, okay? We normally throw out 6 months when we talk about the time span that you may see things manifesting. All I'm going to say to you is with new moons, with solar eclipses are portals or gateways of change. So things happen, they come upon us fast, hard, and you are required to be flexible, because once again, they're coming up on us and they're so intense and all that. All the things that are popping up, it's just gonna be like bam in your face, okay? But solar eclipses are great because they're allowing for upgrades at this time. So this new moon slash solar eclipse is happening in the sign of Sagittarius. Now, I done talked about Sagittarius a lot recently, considering it's Sagittarius, but basically the energy that is surrounding Sagittarius is that of good fortune, optimism, basically exploration, forward thinking, just abundance, luck, all of that, okay? So Sagittarius is ruled over by the planet of Jupiter. And if you don't know what Jupiter is, Jupiter rules over expansion, it rules over freedom, it rules over philosophies, truths, you know, all of that crap. So that is the energy that we are embodying, or the energy that is surrounding us, particularly this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius that we got going on. So we're just gonna get it sha-popping on what this new moon in Sagittarius is all about. Okay, so basically the theme of this new moon is basically the future. We are trying to look at how we want the future to be. We're trying to look at the things that we think are possible. We're trying to think about what ventures that we can partake in the future, setting intentions for those things in the futures. Like I said, this cosmic energy is really asking us to grow, to take risks, to push the limits of our comfort zone as a true Sagittarius would do, okay, to make the most of this energy. We pushing forward, we doing things unlike anything else that we have ever done, and we're setting intentions to do those things, okay? That is the overall energy of the Sagittarius new moon slash solar eclipse we got going on right here, okay? So basically for this entire new moon, or for this solar eclipse, there really needs to be a focus on what parts of your life, or what is holding you back. What parts of your life can you free up, and how you can invite more freedom and adventure to your life, okay? Big themes when it comes to Sagittarius. Now, if I'm correct, this is the very last new moon that we have for this year of 2020. If you are watching this 2020 specific, you know, this applies to everybody else, but specifically right now, if you're watching this like within days of me dropping it, all right, this is the last new moon for 2020. And so these things that we are focusing on and setting intentions for, blah, 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 is going to take us into 2021. So this really is the time to upgrade the mess out of yourself at this time, okay? Just in time for the year 2021. So if you are somebody that is of a more spiritual nature, you're focused on spirituality and all of that crap, you may notice at this time that if you are going through a spiritual awakening or an ascension, you may notice those types of symptoms. You may notice higher consciousness. You may notice your vibrations are higher at this time. If you have no idea what spiritual awakenings are slash ascensions, I got a whole video on that. And at this point, if you really are questioning all this stuff, you should just be following my channel, because I got videos on all this crap already. Okay, so basically you're already going to be feeling those symptoms, or you're going to be more aware of those symptoms if you are currently going through a spiritual awakening slash ascension, okay? You may also notice that once again, your vibrations are going to be higher. You're going to notice that your intuition is going to be more on point. You are going to be able to easily connect more with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit animals, your ascended masters, just your spirit team in general, and your higher self. Whatever is resonating with you, you will be able to connect even more with your intuition and with the divine that's around you, or the divinity within yourself. As we have Sagittarius energy popping up on us on all sides, with it being Sagittarius season, on top of it being this new moon in Sagittarius, this is a excellent time for you to manifest manifest Sagittarius traits. When I'm talking about Sagittarius traits, if you don't know no Sagittariuses, they are very explorative, they're freedom seeking, they're very thought provoking, they're very energetic, they're very ambitious, they are just open in general. So all things about Sagittarius, if you admire anything about Sagittarius, this is the great time for you to manifest that energy even more into your life, or for you to manifest the bringing out of those traits for you personally, if that is what you're wanting to do at this time, because that is going to be what is going to help you out through all of this energy right now. But overall, this is about seeing the bigger picture, looking outside of yourself, seeing or believing in what could be possible, just exploring what if and what should I do, and you know, just breaking out of your comfort zone once again. And I just almost cut myself. Okay. Your goals at this time, just in general, are going to be to explore, to expand, and to have new experiences. So 3 things. That's basically what everybody is going. I don't know why I use these fingers instead of these fingers. Okay, 3 things that you guys are gonna want to focus on at this time: explore, expand, and new experiences. Now, as this is a new moon and this is about new beginnings and all of that, and we are in Sagittarius energy, and Sagittariuses are really about higher learning and philosophy and, like I said, exploration and all of that, you may at this time experience radical changes as it relates to your belief systems, your philosophies, religious beliefs, like once again, just everything falling under belief systems. You may notice radical change as it relates to that. You may be questioned, or you may find yourself questioning certain things in regards to that. You may also find yourself wanting to tweak. Like, it doesn't have to be a complete change. Sometimes it's just tweaking to make so that things can make more sense to you. So that is what you may find going on at this time. You're gonna be letting go of outdated views, beliefs, feelings. Everything gots to go. And just overall, this new moon in Sagittarius is favoring things that have to do with winging it as it relates to Sagittarius areas. So things involving travel, higher learning, advertising, sports, and other physical activities. Anything that's having to do with just going out, winging it, stepping out your comfort zone, those are things that are going to be supported during this lunar eclipse, new moon in Sagittarius. Now, it wouldn't be me if I didn't let you guys know that if you are a mutable sign, this is going to affect you on a more personal level. So this may be even more intense for you than any other sign going on. So mutable, we're talking about Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. So if you are one of those 4 signs, you may notice that this lunar eclipse or lunation, whatever, is going, not lunar eclipse, solar eclipse, but this lunation is going to be even more intense for you. So just be prepared for that. But if you are not one of those signs, I know y'all are like, what about me? What about me? We're gonna go ahead and get into that right quick. But before we do, if you seeing me and I'm seeing you, and you have not liked, you have not subscribed, fam,
push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
You heard what she said.
Stop playing in these streets and just go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, because I already know, like, if you've gotten this far in the video and you really are seeing me, I deserve that thumbs up. Okay, and obviously you like my content, so just go ahead and subscribe so you can hit up the rest of the content. Okay, all right, I ain't gonna harp too much. So we're gonna go ahead and get into these zodiac selections. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put up the timestamp so you can see your zodiac signs and where they are. So let's just go ahead and, all right, so I should just say, I would primarily say to focus on your rising sign, okay, because your rising sign is going to be the sign to tell you what house this solar eclipse new moon in Sagittarius is personally transiting for you. If you have no idea what the rising sign / ascendant is, I have a video on why you're reading the wrong horoscope, and I also have, or should have, down there in the description box on the comment section, whichever one you look at, it should be both there. But I have something that is going to calculate your ascendant rising sign for you. But I would say to look at primarily your ascendant sign. That's the most important. Okay, and then if you're still wanting to look at other stuff, I would say to look at your moon sign second, and then your sun sign, which is the sign that everybody knows. Oh, I was born at this, you know, during this time, so I'm a Leo, blah 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 blah. So that's what it is. But primarily, if you can only look at one, look at your rising sign, but that's because that is what is going to tell you specifically what house this lunation is transiting in your natal chart. So look at that, okay? But once again, I want to have a disclaimer. Even as you look at whatever, you know, you're choosing to look at, don't confine yourself to what area I may be saying you may notice things, because in the end, solar eclipses are bringing up things that are in need of change. So if you notice themes coming from from another area of your life, that is what is requiring you to change at this time. So even if I say, hey, it's in your first house and this is talking about this, you need to focus on what the universe or what the astros or the cosmic, you know, what they are telling you need to change versus what I am telling you. I'm just giving you a general idea of basically if you personally are wanting to manifest certain things in a certain area of your life, this is going to be the best time to manifest in that particular area. But once again, listen to the cosmos, use discernment, you know, all of that. But let's go ahead and get into these zodiac signs, okay? What's happening, my pioneer Aries, okay? Now, if you are looking at me or you are here, you are in the right place. Now, this new moon is going to be hitting up your 9th house of higher learning, okay? Which means there is going to be a focus on the expansion of higher learning, philosophy, and all that crap, okay? So at this time, you're gonna want to focus on long-term priorities, okay? You're gonna also want to focus on things that can expand your mind at this time. You're gonna want to focus on everything that's having to do with expansion. So this is you experiencing new cultures, new ways of living, just basically looking at new perspectives or experiencing new perspectives, talking to different people, having new experiences. So this new moon may bring some restlessness and dissatisfaction with your current routines, okay? Because you're going to want to expand, you're going to do new things, meet new people, blah blah blah. Like, once again, this is about expansion for you guys, okay? You may also feel more adventurous though, okay? More willing to step outside of your comfort zone. You may want to push the limits of your mind in a way that you never had wanted to before or even expected. So some things that you should take action on this new moon. As the 9th house is ruling over publishing as well, this is a great time for you to manifest writing goals. So any type of publishing, anything having to do with writing, once again, this is a great time to focus on that. This is a great time for you to focus on opportunities for travel or spend time with people from foreign places, or once again, foreign experiences and all of that crap. Just overall, you're gonna want to manifest more adventure and excitement into your life at this time. If you're finding yourself in a legal situation at this time, this is a great time for you to manifest positive outcomes as it relates to that legal situation. And once again, this is just a great time for you to manifest an expansion of your mind in your life as it relates to new people, new places, new things, etc., blah 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 blah. But that is all that I have for you guys at this time. So please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and hit me a like if this resonated with you. Comment down below, let me know if this resonated with you and what you were excited to manifest this new moon, okay? And go ahead and subscribe so that you see more content. Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my sensuous Tauruses? If you are here looking for how this new moon is affecting you personally, you are in the correct place, okay? So this new moon for you is going to be touching on your 8th house of transformations, which means there is going to be an emphasis on transformation, death, rebirth, and other people's money. And when I say other people's monies, I mean taxes, debts, joint finances, or that money that ain't yours, okay? Other people's money, okay? There's going to be an emphasis in that. So at this time, you may really be feeling more prone on transformation or wanting to transform yourself and to empower yourself to take back control over certain situations and things, as of course 8th house is ruled over by Scorpio, and you got that Scorpio energy vibe thing going on with you right now, okay? So you're gonna be wanting, or you may find yourself wanting to empower yourself to take back control over your life in some type of way. You may also experience things having to do with other people's finances. So or you may have opportunities of dealing with other people's finances. So you may notice things coming up with your debt, your taxes, blah, 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 blah. For the people that's old enough to hear this, you may find yourself having an increase in your sex drive at this time. And just in general, everything is going to be feeling more intense in that Scorpio way, okay? And on one hand, you may brood more, but on the other hand, you may find yourself being more reflective and having more awareness about yourself and your own internal intentions and motivations and stuff, as well as about other people's internal motivations and blah, blah, blah. You may also find yourself dealing with issues of intimacy at this time, or exploring how intimacy, or basically feeling like you need to transform your values and ideas as it relates to intimacy with yourself and with somebody else. Deep issues as it relates to power and control may come to the surface at this time. And with this new moon, this is a great time for you to start a financial plan, a savings plan, to get a loan or consolidate a loan or refinance or anything having to do with that type of thing, or any type of work in accounting, period. This is a great time for you to focus on that. So what are some action-oriented things that you need to focus on this new moon? Okay, you can manifest paying off a certain debt at this time. You can manifest, once again, refinancing. You may manifest getting a loan, okay, or credit, or anything having to do with focusing and bettering your credit at this time. You can manifest transformation in your life at this time, or transforming things that basically need to go away, getting rid of, shedding things that aren't helping you out. You can manifest that transformation, or plant those seeds for intentions for a transformation for things that are no longer serving you. You can also manifest transformation in the way that you are dealing with other people's money. Once again, this is joint money, like taxes and pensions and loans and mortgages, and just joint finances in general. And like I said, your main focus is going to be manifesting transformation in your life, or at least manifesting ways to tweak something. All transformation doesn't need to be big and bad. Sometimes you just need to tweak it a little bit so it can better fit your needs and serve you. Okay, but that is all that I have for you guys. If this resonated with you, if this helped you, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that like button, because that really helps out with the algorithm. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you guys are excited about manifesting this new moon. Okay, and go ahead and subscribe, so when I post more content, you will be the first ones to know. Okay, but that is all that I have for you guys. Once again, my name is Elfman, Twitter Giselle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my social Geminis? If you are looking for how this new moon is affecting you personally, you are in the right place. Now, this new moon is going to be hitting up your 7th house of partnerships. So this is going to be, or at this time, there is going to be a highlight as it relates to romantic relationships, business relationships, and just your one-on-one relationships, and even enemies. Okay, now when I say enemies, we're talking about the enemies that you are aware of, not the ones that you aren't aware of, because that belongs in 12th house, and we talking about 7th house right here. So these are enemies that you are aware of at this time. Okay, so at this time, this new moon, you may want to focus on ideas having to do with intimacy, how you're giving intimacy, how you're receiving intimacy, are your needs being met, okay, in all of your relationships or your organizations. That is going to be your focus, or that may be something you want to focus on this new moon, okay? At this time, your emotions may be super intense in your partnerships, so just be aware that you're not going too over the top or too off to the deep end, okay? But this is going to be a really great time for you to negotiate and to show diplomacy and fairness, because those are going to be heightened this new moon. So issues in partnerships may come up at this time. So if you are in a relationship or talking to somebody, okay, issues about issue with sharing and partnerships may come up at this time. This may be something you guys need to discuss, get on the same page, about, okay? Also, you may notice that you desire, or if you are single, okay, you may notice that you are desiring to have a partner, somebody that you can lean on, somebody that is for you. So there may be a emphasis on that, or that loneliness that you feel something is missing in your love life at this time. You may feel extremely sensitive to partnerships, okay, or you're in your partnerships or relationships, blah blah blah. But this is going to be a good time for you to make contacts, because you're going to just be so open, so happy, so free, okay? Now, what action oriented things should you do this new moon for you in particular? Well, you're going to want to manifest improvement in certain relationships, or maybe even manifest new relationships, you know what I'm saying? But that's all that I have for you guys at this time. So go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Go ahead and give me a like button. Comment down below, let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon, okay, in particular. And then go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you down there commenting and doing all that other crap, okay? Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my nurturing Cancers? If you are here looking for how this new moon is going to affect you personally, you are in the correct place, okay? So this new moon is going to hit up your sixth house of work and health. So this is going to be a really good time for you to focus on new beginnings as it relates to your health, your daily routines, your work, just daily habits, just in general, okay? This is going to be a great time for you to try that new diet or that new health regimen. This is going to be a great time for you to try a physical regimen. This is going to be a great time for you to get organized in your daily life. You're going to really want to focus on organization when it comes to certain things, the things that you're needing to do on a regular basis. Like I was saying, this is going to be a time where new diets, healthy routines, and satisfying work schedules can be initiated, okay? This is also going to be the time that you're going to have it. You're going to be at ease taking care of business, handling details, and like I said, increasing efficiency by organizing, okay? Organization is going to be your go-to, or that's going to be the energy that you're going to have surrounding you this new moon. You're going to want to be organized. How can you make things more efficient at this time? This is also going to be a great time for analysis, as your critical thinking is going to be at its peak. You are going to be in tip-top shape as it comes to analyzing and critical thinking and all that. So this is a great time for you to focus on that. This is also going to be a great time for you to basically focus on renewing your commitments as it relates to self-care and self-love and all of that crap. So what can you do action oriented, because we about action over here, okay? So what can you do this new moon? Okay, so this is going to be a great time for you to transform your daily habits in a bit to make sure that there is more balance in your life. This is going to be a great time for you to manifest organization. Once again, I already spoke about that. This is going to be a great time for you to manifest a new pet, or even to buy something for your new little pet, okay? I say that and I look down at my little fur baby, who I don't know if you guys can see him or not, but he's bad as always, okay? As the sixth house is talking about job or work, or basically the things that you have to do out of necessity, this is going to be a great time for you to manifest transformation as it relates to a current job that you have, or even to manifest a new job or new opportunity. I'm not telling you to do anything reckless. This is a great time for you to manifest though, and set intentions to put that energy out into the universe for. And this is going to be a great time for you to do a full body cleanse, okay? Make sure your body is in tip-top shape. This is a great time for you to focus on your work-life balance, okay? Make sure everything is balanced in a healthy way that is basically good for your overall wellness, okay? But that is all that I have for you guys at this time. So please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and like if that helps you out. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon, okay? And then go ahead and subscribe while you're down there touching stuff, okay? So you can see more content. Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my proud Leos? If you are here looking for how this new moon is going to affect you personally, you are in the correct place. Now, this new moon is going to be hitting up your fifth house of pleasure. Okay, so that is what is going to be emphasized for you. You are going to want, there's going to be an emphasis as it relates to fun, romance, and just creativity in general, okay? So at this time, you could feel like less of a recluse and you want to get out and do things and have fun, okay? That's going to be that's what you're going to have a need for this new moon. You're going to basically feel like you need to attract things that are fun in your life and attract people that are fun in your life and just things in general that bring you fun and happiness. Okay, this is a great time for creative self-expression, anything having to do with creativity or hobbies, or like, once again, your theme is fun. Okay, fun, happiness. That's where you at. Okay, this is also a time for you to get in touch with your inner child. Okay, or you may desire getting more in touch with your inner child. You may also desire spending more time with your actual children if you do have children at this time. You may be feeling more inclined to spend time with them or wanting to spend time with them and being more playful and happy and fun. Okay, you're going to feel more embodying that Leo energy. You're gonna feel bolder, you're gonna feel more courageous. Okay, but unfortunately, you may also find yourself needing more approval for the things that you're doing at this time, or just things you're doing in general. And like I said, there's just going to be a need for romance in your life at this time. You want that romance. You're trying to get it sha-popping with a romantic partner at this time. Okay, so what action-oriented thing can you do this new moon? Well, once again, this is a great time for you to manifest fun into your life. This is a great time for you to manifest romance into your life. This is a great time for you to transform or manifest transformation as it relates to your love life. And this is a great time for you to manifest confidence, okay, in your life in general. Okay, but that is all that I have for you guys. So go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Okay, go ahead and hit that little like button. Comment down below, let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon. Okay, and while you down there touching on stuff, you might as well go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive Zone, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my intelligent Virgos? If you are here looking for how this new moon is affecting you personally, you are in the right place. Now, this new moon is going to be transiting your 4th house of home and family. So there's going to be an emphasis on home, family, and just your living situations in general at this time. At this time, you may be feeling called to reflect on things that make you feel safe and stable and secure. You may find yourself really reflecting on basically all things having to do with your roots. When I say that, you may notice that you have a heightened awareness of your roots, issues with intimacy, or anything that may have stemmed from childhood or what is it called? Not your ancestors, but basically cycles. I'm blanking out right at this time. But basically, you may notice things that may be popping up from your childhood that is affecting you to this day. You might have more of an awareness as it relates to that, or those type of things, and issues with intimacy and vulnerability. You may notice that you want to focus on, or there is more of a focus on your support system or lack thereof. You may be more reflective about that, or what your needs are as it relates to your family and your home life. Like I said, this is going to be a time where you may feel extra reflective about your childhood, but this is really going to be a great time for you to spend time with your family. So getting into what actionable things that you can do at this time, because we are all about action around here. Okay, so you can manifest home improvements at this time. You can work on cleaning up or basically tidying up your home space, in your personal space, or doing whatever you can to make sure that you're freeing up the energy, that stagnant energy that's in your space. Okay, you can manifest and work on spending time with your family, or deepening your relationships, or bonding, or just renewing relationships with the people around you or in your living situation. And also opening up about your feelings as it relates to your home life, or anything having to do with your roots, so childhood, anything like that that's holding you back. This is also a great time for you to manifest a new living space, or to sell a living space if that's something that you were wanting to do, or to refinance a living space if you're more looking to refinance something. This really is a time for you to do anything that you can to basically explore and develop a sense of inner security within yourself and figure out what it is that you are needing at this time and manifesting those things into your life. And just overall, this really is the time for you to focus on or reflect on and then release any old baggages and practices that are holding you back from living your best life or showing up as your higher self. That is all that I have for you at this time. Gonna give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Go ahead and like. Okay, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you guys are excited about manifesting this new moon. And while you're down there touching on stuff, you might as well touch that subscribe button and go ahead and subscribe. That's all that I have for you. Once again, my name is Elle from the Twitter Result, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my fair Libras? If you are looking for how this new moon is going to affect you personally in your zodiac sign, you are in the right place. Now, this new moon specifically is going to be hitting up your third house of communications. So you're going to see an increase in the amount of people you communicate with, as well as an increase in the amount of communications you have with other people in general, or an increase in mental activity. Okay, so at this time, gathering energy is going to come to you super easily. You may feel a desire to take a day trip because the third house of communication does also deal with, the third house of communication does also deal with wanting to travel as far as like short term or short traveling. So you may desire taking a day trip. You may want to expand on something new, or basically expand on mental practices. And when I say that, I mean like learning something new, or something that basically challenge you mentally. You may want to partake in things like that. You may want to focus on your short-term priorities at this time, trying to figure out the actions that you can take to get you where you're wanting to go in life. Okay, because at this time you are going to have an abundance of mental energy. Okay, now what action-oriented things are you wanting to do at this time to make the best use of this new moon energy if you are in the third house of communications? Well, you can manifest new interactions with your siblings, or transform relationships with them if they aren't where you wanting them to be. Okay, because the third house does also rule over siblings. And when I say siblings, brothers, sisters, you know what I'm saying, like those people. Okay, you may also want to update your close environment, and when I say that, I mean more so as this may be a time where you want to basically build a rapport with your neighbors, because that does also fall under the third house. Or maybe you're wanting to build a connection with your community, like maybe volunteering for something in your community. This is a great time for that. This is a great time for you to overall build a better mental rapport as it relates to how you relate with and communicate with other people, as well as how you communicate with yourself internally. And this is a great time for you to take care of the details in your daily life. But that is all that I have for you at this time. Go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you're excited about manifesting this new moon. Okay, and while you're down there touching on stuff, you might as well touch on that subscribe button, so that when I post more content, you will be the first ones to know. Okay, once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive Result, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my inquisitive Scorpios? Now, if you are here looking for how this new moon is going to affect you personally, you are in the right place. Okay, so this new moon in particular is going to hit up your second house of values. Okay, so there's going to be an emphasis on values, finances, and a sense of self-worth on yourself, and just experiencing a reboot in general as it relates to all of those things. Okay, so the energy surrounding this new moon for you is going to be a desire for increased income, because the second house is talking about your finances, the things that you're having to do, disposable income. Okay, so there may be a need or a desire to increase your income at this time. You may also find yourself seeing a positive increase in the way that you feel about yourself, the way you're valuing yourself, the basically personal growth, self-worth, all of that. Or you may feel a desire to increase those things, okay? You may find yourself having a heightened sensitivity in regards to your senses and your physical environment, as well as your security in general. You may be feeling like you need more security, or you may feel extra pressure to do something to basically give yourself more of a security. And I don't mean an inner security, I mean more so your actual security, okay? Like physical, from the earthbound, okay? we're talking about stuff, physical manifestations and stuff, things, okay? And this is really going to be a time where financial issues may come into focus for you, okay? So what action-oriented things can you do at this time? Well, this is a great time for you to manifest opportunities for you to get an increased income, okay? And this is also a great time for you to manifest basically disposable income, okay? So anything extra on top of the things that you are already doing, this is a great time for that, for building your income or building up on your finances. This is a great time for you to actually transform your financial situation or get your financial situation under control, or manifest anything having to do with that, anything that you're needing at that time as it relates to your financial goals, okay? This is also a time that you're going to want to set realistic financial goals. And when I'm talking about financial goals, I mean budgets. I mean anything having to do with financial planning. Okay, this is going to be a great time for that. But that's all that I have for you at this time. So please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon. Okay, and while you're down there touching stuff, you might as well touch on that subscribe button, so when I post something, you will know. Okay, once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my energetic Sagittariuses, okay? If you are here looking to see how this new moon is going to affect you personally, you are in the right place. Now, this new moon is going to hit up your first house of the self, okay? So what you're gonna be wanting to focus on is you, okay? You. All right, so there may be a desire at this time to reinvent yourself, to change things about yourself. There may be a time, this may be, or there may be a desire for you to reflect on how you're coming across to other people and how you're expressing yourself outwardly. This is a great time for you to do anything that's like really energetic, because you are going to have your energies are going to be high right now. Like, you're going to be on go, you're going to be on 10 with this new moon, okay? There's going to be a desire to meet new people, have new experiences, and be more courageous than normal, okay? And you're going to be really feeling inspired to work on self-improvement or growth or spiritual growth or all of that. You're going to have a desire to work on your image as it relates to how other people are seeing you. So at this time, action-oriented, what can you do? Well, the best thing that you can do right now is to reinvent yourself. And this could be something like actually changing up something, like new hair, or doing a makeover, or buying new clothes, you know, anything having to do with reinventing your outward self. That's a great time. But also, this is a great time for you to focus on your inward self, okay? Do an internal overhaul, changing things about yourself, thinking about your values, and how you're, once again, how you're coming across to other people, and things that you may need to change, vulnerabilities that you may need to tweak or work on, or, you know, self-work, all of that crap, okay? This is also a great time for you to try something that you may have been shy about doing in the past, because once again, you're going to be feeling bold, adventurous, courageous, okay? So this is a great time for you to step out your comfort zone and set intentions or manifest doing things that are new and exciting, okay? This is also going to be a great time for you to take on new projects or set new goals in general, okay? And this is going to be a great time for you to indulge and basically make a commitment to focus on self-love. All right, but that is all that I have for you at this time. So go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon, okay? And while you're down there touching on stuff, you might as well go ahead and touch up that subscribe button, so when I post more content, you'll be the first to know, okay? Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Fine. What is up, my ambitious Capricorns? If you're trying to figure out how this new moon is affecting you personally, you are in the correct place, okay? Now, this new moon in particular is hitting up your 12th house of secrets, okay? So there is going to be a need for, or a focus on fulfillment through service or empathy, or you're just gonna have an intense awareness of other people's needs, okay? So at this time, with this new moon energy being in your 12th house, there's really going to be a focus on soul searching and focusing on your inner life. Okay, this is going to be a time for you to really dig deep down and focus on your deepest fears, insecurities, desires, dreams, all of that, okay? This is also a great time if you have ever been thinking about therapy. This is a great time for that, because once again, this is a great time for introspection, therapy, shadow work, inner chat, like everything having to do with get yourself together from the inside, okay? This is gonna be a great time for that, bringing up those hidden emotions that you have kind of like pushed to the back burner to get through on a daily basis, those hidden undercover things that you may not even be aware about. This is gonna be a great time for you to drag those things back up and purge them, you know, or basically become aware of them. Let me say that, because purging is more full moon, but just becoming aware of certain situations and how they're affecting you, and maybe even manifesting getting rid of those things. This is gonna be a great time for that. This is gonna be a great time for you dealing with your suppressed emotions, and just overall, this really is gonna be a great time for you to basically move yourself away from people, okay, and be alone, and just a time to recharge. Now, for you in particular, this is not a great time for you necessarily to set intentions. This is more so a time for you to prep yourself for the next new moon, okay? Because with the 12th house, it's just gonna be easier for you. Like, it's more about discovery, and basically the things that you're working on this time around is going to basically open you up for the next full moon that we got going on. So that's just for you. But if you do want to manifest something, I would say to manifest transformative shadow work at this time. Make sure that you are exploring your subconscious, okay, because your subconscious is coming at you, like things are coming up, being dragged from your subconscious. Anything that you have been hiding, like I said, fears, vulnerabilities, emotions, they're gonna pop up at this time. And once again, this really is the time for you to spend this time alone to work on those things, to work on yourself, and allowing yourself to replenish that energy. So once again, when the next moon comes around, you will be prepared, and also when other things come up or opportunities come up, you will be in a space where you'll be open to receiving those opportunities, or you'll basically be an empty cup for you to basically to be able to fill yourself back up. But that is all that I have for you at this time. So please go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Go ahead and like if that resonated with you. Drop down below. Let me know what it is that you are excited about manifesting this new moon. And while you're down there touching on stuff, you might as well hit that subscribe button, so next time I post something, you will know what is up, what the what's up, okay? Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my progressive Aquariuses, okay? Now, if you are here looking to figure out how this new moon is going to affect you personally, you are in the right place, okay? So, this new moon is going to be hitting up your 11th house of friendships, okay? So, obviously, there is going to be an emphasis on friendships and organizations and all of that crap for you guys. Now, this may result in a desire to spend more time with your friends, okay? You may be in a place where you are going to be so open and friendly with your friends, and even new acquaintances are going to basically benefit off of that energy that you are exuding at this time, this new moon, okay? You may find yourself opening up more to and being more emotional with your friends, which they are going to be like that. They're going to love that. It's going to bring you guys closer together and make your bonds deeper, because you are going to share a side of yourself and connect in a deeper way than the standard, okay? This also is going to be a time where you're just going to feel more sociable or tolerable of other people and the differences between you guys, and just more communicative, just period, okay? And there may be a heightened awareness of your position in your friends group and your organizations. This really is going to be the time where you are going to be wanting to figure out, or you may be reflecting on how you're standing in your friend groups, like what type of friend you are, what they value about you, what you bring to the friend group, what other people are bringing to the friend group. Are they bringing what you require to your friendship? Like all of that, you're really just going to be analyzing those things about and making sure that there's equal energy flowing through your partnerships. I'm just going to keep cutting myself. This is the third time that I cut myself. Okay. What action-oriented thing can you do at this time with this new moon? Well, this is a great time for you to manifest transformations in your relationships, like as far as your new friends and acquaintances and all of that crap, deepening those bonds or cutting off those bonds, you know, basically transforming or setting intentions for those things. This is also going to be a great time for you to manifest new friendships, okay? Also, I want to tell you to go ahead and focus on making new contacts. And like I said, this could be friendships, this could be acquaintances, this could just be anything, okay? And reaching out to people both in a professional and in a social setting. This is going to be a great time for that. And this is also going to be a great time for you to join a new organization or a group, depending on what you're trying to do. But that is all that I have for you guys at this time. So go ahead and give me a big thumbs up if that resonated with you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Okay, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon. And while you're down there touching on stuff, you might as well touch on that subscribe button. So when I post something, you guys will be aware of what's going on, okay? Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. What is up, my dreamy Pisces? Okay, if you are trying to figure out how this new moon is going to affect you, you are in the right place. Now, this new moon is going to be hitting up your 10th house of careers and reputations. So there is going to be an emphasis on your standing in society at this point, okay? This is going to be a great time for you to develop a new business plan or to focus on what your goals are in the future. This is going to be a great time for you to focus on elements of your personality that you are projecting to the world or society. This is going to be a great time for you to take stock of how you are coming off, not just to the people closest to you, but to people, period, that just know of you, people that aren't aware of who you are as a person, but just society in general. This is a time for you to reflect on that. And what action-oriented things that you can do at this time, because we all about action around here. What can I do to get it sha-popping? Okay, this is going to be a great time for you to manifest a change in your life path. Okay, this is going to be a great time for you to manifest transformation in your career. If you are satisfied with your career, this is a great time for that. If you are not satisfied in your career at this time, this is a great time for you to manifest a new career. Okay, don't do anything crazy. Don't take no crazy steps. But this is a great time for you to manifest or put intentions out into the universe that you are wanting to change, you know, careers and all of that crap. This is going to be a really great time for you to formulate long-term plans. Okay, thinking goals, okay? And as the 10th house is opposite of the 4th house of home, this really is going to call for you to make sure that there is an equal work-life balance, okay? Because you don't want to be so focused on work that you are alienating your home or your living situation and the people that are around you in that living situation. So just make sure that you are balancing, or even as you're being ambitious and, you know, pushing forward with these things and changing your career or focusing on your reputation to the outside world, make sure that you are still loving on your home, your peoples, your family, okay? But that's all that I have for you at this time. So give me a big thumbs up if this resonated with you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you are excited about manifesting this new moon. And while you down there touching on stuff, you might as well touch on that subscribe button so that every time I post something, you will be aware of what I'm posting. Once again, my name is Elle from Intuitive as Elle, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.